Darby Allin, welcome to WFAA. I got to start with the question that everyone's dying to ask. Where'd you get that coat?
I can't tell you, Paul. I'm sorry.
It's a secret coat. Okay.
It's off this women's website. Literally forgot the name.
Oh, okay.
I just got it, and then I was like, "This is awesome."
Yeah.
So, but then everybody's asking, and then I forgot the name of the website.
Oh, that's great.
But I wouldn't tell you if I did.
Okay.
I want to see Paul. I want to see you in one. That'd be cool.
Yeah. You do okay in the Texas heat with that on?
Yes, I've grown. So I live in Georgia, and the humidity is so wild down there.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's times I'll wear this out in the heat, and it'd be like 100 degrees, like the humidity. And I was like, I've trained my body. Everyone's asking me, like, dude, how do you wear that thing all the time? Like I've been training in it. So
Okay.
I feel good.
Great. So yeah, obviously we got a show coming up next July, all in Texas at Globe Life Field. Did you ever think 6 or 7 years ago you'd be wrestling in a baseball stadium?
No way. Like it's wild being here 6 years ago in the ground level of AEW and not knowing, because like nothing was guaranteed with anything. Like everybody from the back to the wrestlers, like we all had to work together and like work extremely hard for moments like this. So to be there from the very start and to watch this build has been awesome.
Yeah. What's it mean to you to see AEW go from this, from where it started to now being able to run a stadium in America?
So like when AEW like first started, it was like a place where they say you can just be yourself, do your thing. And I always said to myself, I'm either going to make it as Darby or I'm going to fail as Darby, but I'm not going to change a single thing. Because like back, with wrestling, it's like, oh, well, if you can't change to like what, the boss wants, then you're never going to make it. And I was like, man, I am not going to change a single thing. So to be here from the start and to be myself and watch this place grow, it's amazing. Like, I don't know, that's literally why every single night I go out there, it could be like Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, I put everything into it because I just don't take any of this for granted.
Do you have anything particular in mind you're hoping to accomplish at Globe Life Field next year?
After the announcement, I like went off to the corner. I was like looking around the arena, the stadium, and I was like, what's something extremely high I can jump off of? So that's all that comes to mind right now.
Okay, sure.
That and just like literally showing the people like what AEW is all about. Because when we go and do a stadium show, I believe this. It's not me just saying this. I believe this from top to bottom. Nobody puts on better pay-per-views than AEW. Like what we do, the sacrifices we make, just everything. It's like you don't think we're going to take this lightly. Like when we go to our first stadium show in the U.S., like we're going to pull out all the stops.
I saw you on AEW Collision last weekend teaming with Hologram. I haven't seen the. I don't know if there's a card out. Are you going to be wrestling this Saturday?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir. So I've been at the residency for 3 times now.
Okay.
And like the energy there, I've told people like, so people that weren't on the show, like the other wrestlers, like you got to wrestle there. Like the energy is so like one of a kind. Like, so I literally just need to like chill my body out for like a few days before going to London. Because like I've came back with a broken foot and I've been like wrestling so hard that I was like, I just need to chill out for like a little bit. And that's hard for me to chill, but I just need to before this like coffin match at Wembley. I need to make sure I'm going into that at least 25%.
Sure. Talking about that energy, do you think that energy that North Texas wrestling fans, do you think that's really going to help the Globe Life Field show coming up next year?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Everybody for years has been saying like AEW needs a pay-per-view in Texas. Like, why haven't we got a pay-per-view in Texas? Like, I firmly believe like this is why. You're like, dude, the first time we got there, like, and that's the thing with AEW is we are nothing without the fans. Absolutely nothing. Like we are like this is such a together thing. Like we need them so much, and we were willing to put everything on the line for them. So it's like cool to be still somewhat at the ground level of what AEW is building, and then the fans, like when they come out there, they're supporting like this new thing. So it's just like a really good energy, and I feel like the fans pick up on that, and that speaks volumes. Like last year in Wembley, like setting the all-time attendance record for a pro wrestling event is so wild. If you really let that sink in for a second and be like, whoa. AEW's been around for like 5 years, and we have the all-time attendance record. You can never take that away from us.
Sting lives around here. Have you seen Sting since you've been down here at all?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he's been backstage at some of the collisions.
Oh, okay, that's great. Cool.
So I keep telling him, like, you gotta come out and we gotta go mini golf battle.
Yeah.
Like his son, I'm like helping train his son right now in wrestling, and I took the son mini golfing and I whooped his butt, and then I just asked Sting, does it run in the family to lose to Darby Allin in mini golf? We'll find out. And he claims that he's a mini golf master, but he hasn't pulled up to the course yet. So
I was going to ask you about his son because I knew he was training. I didn't know you were helping him with that. How's he doing?
He's doing really good. It's funny because he's never had any like. When it comes to wrestling, he's never had the itch to be like, I want to be a pro wrestler. So he did that spot in the Sting's last match of Revolution where he splashed one of the Young Bucks in the corner, and then he just said, Dad, I want to do this. And like he's got a good job, he's got a wife, he's got a kid, and like at like 32 or 33 to like get that wrestling like I want to do this. Like Sting never thought his son was gonna do that. So it's like, all right, man. Like if you're gonna do this, you have to do it right. You have to put everything into it. You gotta train your butt off, like, because like we don't want like to come here and people are like, like, oh, it was just a handout. Sting's son like just got a handout, and he wasn't really that good in the ring, but he's Sting's son, so we'll give him the pass. No, like when he has his first match, I want the people to know, wow, he looks right at home there. He's not going to miss a step because there's a lot of handouts in wrestling. And like Sting doesn't want his son to have a handout, I don't want his son to have a handout. Mm-hmm. So we got to do it right. And Darby Allin's training at my house. I have a ring at my house. It's a little unconventional. Mm-hmm. We have a lot of crazy challenges outside the ring that we do where we have him run around the yard. We shoot him with a paintball gun. Try to build the pain tolerance to an all-time high. So.
Great. So you think it's possible we'll see Darby and Sting's son teaming up like you did with Sting?
I would love to. It's like a full circle moment, like he didn't have to team with Darby, but he wanted to. Mm-hmm. And then just to like give his son what he gave me, like that'd be kind of a cool moment. Yeah.
Talking about Sting's retirement match, a lot of people think that was the best match of the year so far. And I was curious about, you're really, it was kind of a horror show with you. The blood pouring out of your back. I wasn't expecting that. Do you think you could ever do something like that in a match again?
Yeah. No. Yeah. The thing is, like, after it happened, like, after I got stitched up and everything, people are like, whoa, that was actually like really dangerous. Like, it kind of like sliced my jugular or something. Like that was like pretty gnarly. But like all things considered, I pretty much walked away unscathed from that. And it's like, I don't know. Like it's like, do I want to do that? Like, would I want to do? It's like kind of it's like a hard thing to do because like to do stuff with glass now is pointless because you're never gonna top that. You know what I mean? So. It's just finding fun, unconventional ways to do things that haven't been done. Like take blood and guts, for example, like doing the monkey bars across the cage and then like dropping and stuff like that. Like no one's seen that in a cage match before. It's like stuff like that. There's other ways to do it without having to, I guess, sacrifice yourself out there.
Sure. What's one of the most important lessons you took away from Sting in your time with him? In wrestling?
The man outside the ring. Like I would say everything we did in the ring was cool, but how he was outside the ring was the best part I've taken away. He's so humble and chill, and he's done it all in wrestling. He could have had the biggest ego, or anything, but he was so awesome. He almost forgot he was Sting sometimes. It was like, don't you know who you are? And that's what's cool about it, is because like pro wrestling to me is like just like it's like a 15-minute ride, and one day you're gonna have to get off the ride. And if you look at yourself in the mirror and you kind of like believe the hype and you kind of got lost in everything, and you look in the mirror and you don't even know who you are anymore, that seems like the ultimate fear in life. You know what I mean? But he was so grounded and humble that when all said and done, he could look at himself and be like, yo, I know exactly who I am. And it's like, it's really cool to have that. And I'm like, man, that's awesome. It's like so cool. Because like wrestling can either inflate people's egos to like really crazy lengths, or you can just stay humble. So
Great.